We are going off the rails. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show dedicated to Disney and Tangents. I am your host and conductor, Frank, and joining me along as passengers on this incredible ride, we have Rhino.
We don't talk about Pizza Hut.
We have Jackie.
Hi.
Gailey.
Hi.
We have Denny.
Hi there.
Sunderly.
Hey there.
Hi there.
Hello there.
Okay.
What'd you call me?
Stop. Oh my gosh. We are wrapping up our fantastic series of appreciating things at Animal Kingdom. And of course, we are wrapping it up in the best place that we could, DinoLand USA. And I'm looking forward to this conversation. I feel like every time I get to hear Rhino talk about his impassionate love for Dinosaur, impassioned?
Impassioned.
Passionate.
His passionate love for Dinosaur? I don't know what. Impassioned.
EM.
Oh,
Right?
wait, they're two different words. Mm-hmm. Impassioned means... I don't know. It's actually not just popping up.
It's impassioned.
Like, yeah.
Okay, well,
Impassioned is filled with intense emotion and passion. Fervent.
so that's M or M.
I am, right?
I am. That was the I am. Impassioned. It's very confusing. I'm sorry. You'll have to Google this yourself.
Oh. Wow.
Since when can I just go around Googling things? That seems too complicated. But okay, so Rhino, impassioned love, Dinosaur. I forgot where we were with that. So that's a great time to just say, why don't you book a trip through Dreams Unlimited Travel? If you like our content and you want to support us more, book that trip through Dreams Unlimited Travel. It costs you no extra money, and you get the support of one of the awesome Dreams Unlimited Travel agents. So head over to dreamsunlimitedtravel.com today for a free, no obligation quote. Now, DinoLand USA. This is a very important land inside of Animal Kingdom, and it's definitely a crazy land. It's mixed. We have to just jump into it. And here's the thing that I wasn't considering that we were going to have to talk about inside of a land, but we're going by the map. So that's how we're doing this. And I will just say, too, Finding Nemo the musical, normally that would be considered in DinoLand USA, but we are not talking about that. I did not realize. I said the entire reason why we were skipping over Epcot was because there was too much that's not finished there.
Wow.
And so I kind of screwed up on this one. We probably should have just...
Dino.
Yeah, we could have just done Hollywood Studios. Everything's open there. That one would have been fine. I don't know why we didn't do that. That's my bad. Who knows? Maybe before this episode releases, Great Nemo and the Big Blue Beyond world will already be open.
Every time
Great Nemo?
In the Big Blue world,
Nemo.
I'm gonna go explore. In the Big Blue world, what are you waiting for? In the Big Blue world. Okay. So coming in at number 52, KiteTails. Ooh.
I don't think so.
Oh, boy.
Denny, look at the list. Look at the list.
I don't think that's the way the song goes.
KiteTails. Woo. Let your imagination soar in this vibrant celebration. Featuring live performers, probably not for long. Dynamic music and colorful animal kites of all shapes and sizes.
Oh.
Impassioned is the obsolete word of impassioned.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
I haven't seen KiteTails. I've seen them fly the kites around, and they look cool, but...
You should probably go see it soon.
I don't really want to.
I think you need to see it the way
I don't
it was
like
meant to
sitting
be.
in the sun and on the thing.
Right now, bring your umbrella. Bring your parasol.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I do have that.
Just do
I
it.
do
You've
have the
got it.
umbrella.
Just do it. Just do it.
I haven't seen it either.
Well, Jackie,
I've
you
stood
don't
on the
get here
bridge
as
and
much,
watched
so
them
that's
do
okay.
it for a little
Did
bit.
you? Okay.
Yeah, but no, I would absolutely see it in the proper form that it's supposed to be in right now. I mean, it's KiteTails. It's fun. I am sad in all jokes aside on it. The end of the day, it adds extra entertainment into Animal Kingdom. It's something that is greatly needed if they're not going to have a parade or anything. Something like this really, really works. I want them to keep going with it. I don't want them to scale back and do more. Like, I would love to see a Moana one of this. I know it might not necessarily fit into this park, but I feel like there could be something working with that, especially if like you take all the different animals that Maui shifts into. Like, I would love to see a flying shark just flying around. There's no other Disney movies with sharks, so like I feel
that would be cool.
yeah, like why aren't there any Disney or Pixar movies with sharks?
Yeah.
Nemo.
Why? What?
Nemo.
No.
Bruce?
No.
Is a
Nemo.
shark.
Nemo. That's a movie about a little kid who rides around on a bed or something.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that's not. I don't know what you're talking about, Denny.
You're thinking of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Got it.
Oh yeah, Nemo. Yeah, Nemo.
It's true. Captain. I hope they find something that works for this amphitheater that everybody loves so much. I mean,
I think people love KiteTails.
I do think some people like KiteTails.
I think a lot of people like
You're
KiteTails.
really trying to make that positive note work.
No, I think a lot of people like KiteTails. Honestly,
Yeah.
the frustrating thing for me is when more people get hyped, like when the drummers come in before the river drummers or whatever
Discovery
they're
Island
called.
drummers.
Yeah, and they get everyone all hyped up and like everyone's clapping along, and then the show starts and it's like, well, now I can't be bothered to clap. I cannot be bothered. And it's like, well, you clapped your hands for some random people just on a barge in the middle of the water. Why can't you get more excited? So I think that's why it seems like people don't get as into it, because they build the hype too early. The drummers need to come halfway through and be
That's
like, come
true.
on, guys, we're at intermission right now. We're going to pull you in through the end. But again, none of this might
cute.
even matter. It's we don't know. We don't know. Why is this considered part of DinoLand? Why?
I don't know.
It's like it could technically be part of Asia, but technically it is on the
half of it
DinoLand
is.
side.
Half is themed to DinoLand and half is themed to Asia.
I think it should be its own land. They should call this Switzerland, and it's like
It's all
Oh, boy.
perfect.
it's that
the
in between
Swiss flag
section.
there.
Yeah, it's neutrality. It's not
That's it.
quite Asia, not quite DinoLand USA, but it's Switzerland.
Yep.
For sure. Okay.
I think the theater is so cool. I just wish that they had some sort of something to block the sun, because it's really beautiful to sit right there, and it would be really cool if you could just kind of hang out right there. If they had some sort of an
Bakes my buns.
yeah, it's
Well.
toasty.
Wear that sunblock, but you got to get that vitamin D. Bring your parasol. Do all that.
Bring that parasol.
It's just it's the way of life. It is the way. But
This is the way.
Rhino, I think you'll have a lot to say about our number 53 choice, the Boneyard.
Ooh.
Explore and have fun at this dinosaur dig site playground.
That's not open anymore.
Yes, it is.
Oh, did they reopen it?
It's open.
Nasty.
My dearest friend's kids love that place and could just play in there forever and ever. I like that they have a kids thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
just-
I mean, every park needs...
Of all of the
Absolutely.
themed playgrounds, I feel like this is, after, obviously losing Honey, I Shrunk the Kid years and years and years ago, I feel like this is one of the best.
I mean, you get
the
to dig up
best?
dinosaur bones. It's cool.
yeah,
I just wish I would have been a kid when
Yeah.
this was made. I mean, the first time that we came after Animal Kingdom opened was 2000, so I was 13. Like, that's not... I mean, you could. If I had younger siblings, I'm sure I'd be, like, running around and stuff, but no. So I am sad I missed out on this one, but...
I would like to, as a grown-up, be able to, for it to be socially acceptable to get in there and play.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, they should do adult hours, quite honestly. And be like, okay, from
Kids, get out. Adults are digging.
the 5 to 6 hour, it's
Adult
adults
Swim.
only. Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. Thank you, Denny. Thank you.
That'd be fun.
Thank you. Yeah. Boneyard.
The boneyard.
You got Boneyard. Hey, Rhino, I think you'll have a lot to say about number 54, one of your absolute favorites, the Fossil Fun Games. Play carnival-style games in the heart of DinoLand USA. I have two problems with this. I know this is positivity. One, since when are carnival games considered an attraction? And number two, since when... why are we talking about something you have to pay extra for also being listed as an attraction?
Right.
It's when you need something to fill up the map to make it look like you have stuff. You'll throw anything in that map. Mahindi, the popcorn stand, has its own place. I mean, we're throwing all the things on this.
I think this will go down in history as Denny has just like, she has it out for Mahindi. She just not care for
That
Mahindi.
tag on Mahindi.
Mahindi.
I'm trying to think outside of in Walt Disney World. I think this is the only interior park thing where there's a carnival game like this that you pay extra for, right? I don't think the other parks have something like this.
DCA.
Well,
Walt Disney World.
Walt Disney World, yeah. Because I was going to say I know Disney California Adventure they do, but
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it is fun. It's expensive. They did raise the price of the games recently, so they're not. They were like $5 a game, and now it's like $6.50 or something like that. But I checked the other day, and they do still have, as of the recording of this, they do still have the dinosaur, the attraction-themed plushes that you can only win here. You can't buy them in a gift shop or anything like that. So that's how they get you. And then some of them you have to have a certain number of players and able to get them. So you can't get the Daryl the dinosaur, the Daryl the raptor. You can't get him unless you're playing either the Comet Crasher, like which is the wiffle ball toss, or he's at. I think actually that was the only one it was at. So that one was just like you can only win that one on chance. But I think they added him to the Mammoth Marathon. No,
Jackie, are you really
Fossil
as
fuel.
excited about it as your?
I lied. Whack up Pachyosaurus. That's where he is.
I'm surprised because, like, I'm trying to picture whenever my kids saw something that they wanted at Disney World, it was, well, you have to use your souvenir money and spend it wisely. But imagine if your kid really wanted that particular dinosaur, like, you can't buy it.
No,
you can't.
you just have to-
There's only one way to get it, and it's
Yeah.
by spending $6.50. That's kind of a hefty chunk of change, and that's just for
Just one
round.
Yeah, because
So
my friend and I
that's
went
why
with
I'm
her
saying
kids.
wow,
Gotcha.
'cause I just
Yeah.
Listen,
a lot.
as much as I dislike carnival games in theme parks like Walt Disney World, and it drives me nuts with Universal too. I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't like it, especially. Universal kills me that they have the freaking basketballs and those go rolling, and it drives me insane. But then you have sections like The Simpsons where like it fits, so it's also hard.
The
But
problem- well, I was gonna say-
ultimately, what I was going to say with it is that I mean I'm in terms of like. I think it's cool that these carnival style games have exclusive things. And I mean, the
Yes.
whole thing is learning about getting these skills to try to win. So
And I will say, like, the kids always want to play it. So they cheat. That's that clever little cheat is being like, oh, I really want to play these carnival type games because we love it. And I mean, that's the theme. But that is kind of the frustrating thing. Where you're like, well, I already paid to get in here, and now I'm going to have to pay for this sort of thing too. And the hope being that at least, so if you play like for 5 games or whatever, you're going to win at least one thing in that game. But
Yeah.
what I do is whenever I was getting a double, because they don't let you trade them, I just give it to the kid, whoever. If I won one that was thing, I just give it to the kid who was the next in line.
And they
or
don't
whatever.
let you
and
trade
one
them either,
bratty
which-
kid threw it down and screamed at my feet, and the parents still took it and left. And I was like, no, leave that with me. I'll give it to another kid.
Who will
Yeah.
appreciate.
Yeah, I was like, because the kid was screaming because he didn't win, and I like pulled the one out of my backpack, and I was like, oh, here you go. And the kid was like, no. And I was like, and they picked it up, and they were like, thank you, and walked away. And I was like,
yeah. I mean,
and I was
Rhino.
like, I wish I had just been like, oh no, I'll give it to somebody else. It's
Take
fine.
he leaves
Right.
the part out of the story where he taunted the kid after. Saying,
You loser!
you lost.
You ungrateful child.
Well, it was my friend that won, so I was like, but I do now finally have them all. I have the big Alodon and the Daryl and the larger Triceratops, and then Iguanodon. I said Alodon. Iguanodon, the Raptor, Triceratops, because there's the Daryl is like the Donald's friend, the DinoLand Bash guy. So that's the Raptor. The Cementosaurus is my favorite because he's the marquee of this land, and that comes in like 2 sizes. But
I think you keep saying because you keep saying Alodon. It's a Guanodon, but it's Alodar, isn't it?
his name
From
is Alodar.
Dinosaur?
You're right.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah, because it's a Guanodon, a Raptor, a Triceratops, the Cementosaurus, and I feel like I left one out again. There's 5.
Alodar the Guanodon, Alodon.
Alidar,
Sure.
Iguanodon. You got it.
I
bud.
feel like
Manap,
we
manap.
need a family picture with them sitting like somehow.
Oh, I love them. They sit under my TV, so I
Yeah.
look at them every day.
That
I'm
is
always
so
like,
cool.
I need a
They'll
better
be in
way
the
to, like,
casket
display
with you
them.
one day.
Oh my god.
They are. I will tell you, they are like, you know how much I love a
so
plush. They
cute.
are like my favorite. The Disney plushes that I have
They're
because
so great.
Like they're really good quality, and they have like their name, like the DinoLand USA one says DinoLand USA in it, and then the Triceratops spin, like that says Triceratops spin and has the stars on it, so it's like the ride vehicle.
that.
And then the Iguanodon, he has the symbol of the Time Institute is on his calf too, and
I
so
love
it's like
that. My daughter is obsessed with dinosaurs. Like to the point where she searches, like she gets earrings from Etsy that where they make them, and like there was a like they make no I don't mean
Like
that,
little dinosaurs?
Obviously they make them, but what I'm saying is like they're like little actual dinosaurs. And then a server in this really funky restaurant down in St. Augustine had homemade or handmade dinosaur earrings, and she went crazy for them. And like I'm like, God, I would love to try to do this, but I'd probably end up spending $150.
I will not. I don't
Like-
want to say I've like added it up. I will say adding it up versus the plushes I have, because I have a plethora of doubles right now of the. Oh, it's always the Triceratops is the problem. But
yeah,
like,
see?
so my like sister's about to have a kid, they're getting one. Somebody else having a kid, they're getting one. Whatever.
Yeah.
I do have a dinosaur tattoo on my ribs too, so it's like
So
have a-
fun.
Nothing says a
pterodactyl.
thoughtful gift like your leftover dinosaur toys.
Yeah.
If I have to say that.
Carrie's getting one in California. They had one that were like the dinosaurs were working out for a second. So I have also a mastodon that is dressed in a gym tank top with a headband.
Oh,
So it's like a little Buff Boys
Yeah,
Dino
little-
edition.
little- yeah.
Wow.
Billy the Buff Boy mastodon.
I feel like they were. I love that video that you did when you were playing those games and won those
Yeah.
because it was just really. I think that is just a fun little thing to do.
I wasn't laughing at you at that, Jackie. I'm laughing at the fact that why are we talking about this for so long?
Well,
like it.
because
It's the best
something
merch at
that-
Animal
It's
Kingdom.
the best
know?
part of DinoLand, I think.
What else do you want to talk about?
Next.
Paint drying, maybe.
Oh my goodness. No, this is wonderful
the
because
picnic-
he's impassioned.
All right, so here's the thing.
about
When we
this.
The
open the
picnic
Pizza
tables.
Hut, I think we're going to have like a kid's meal at the
Dino
Pizza Hut.
pizza.
And it's going to have some sort of dino-themed thing.
Yeah.
It needs to.
You could dig
dino-shaped-
like the boneyard, like a play sand table where they're digging and it's little like the machine. What's the machine at Universal that spits out the dinosaurs?
Oh, she wants the wax
Like
molds.
wax?
The
That.
wax things, yeah.
Yeah,
They have
and
those
they
in the Field Museum in
they'll-
Chicago. You can get
so-
a little T-Rex and a...
They'll dig those up out of the sand and like they're excavating.
And we need to have a little pepperoni cutter that's shaped like a dinosaur,
Yeah.
so that the kids' pizzas.
See,
can
I was
have-
thinking we need to do the
Huge.
chicken nuggets on a pizza.
Yeah,
The
there you
dino
go.
chicken
Oh,
nuggets or
hey,
something.
there it
Chicken
is.
nugget pizza? Maybe.
You guys, you officially lost me on this. You officially lost me.
I'll put anything on a pizza. We'll
Listen,
play that game.
I already turned this episode off. I turned it off.
Once a week, I'm going to start making a crazy
You know what?
pizza.
You're editing this one, Rhino, because we just spent so long on fossil fun games.
I'll just cut the whole thing out.
No, you won't. You will insert every stuffed animal every second. You'll make
Just
them
take
talk.
a family picture.
Yeah, I will make them talk. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
dangerous part. If you send it my way, there's going to be an animated little part in the middle here.
Well, we'll see. I'll give you a couple weeks to do the
What do the
post on
dinosaurs
that.
talk like? I don't know. Gotta figure out their voices.
They say, "Not the mama,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes.
Earl."
I can't remember.
Dad.
Yeah, I was going to say the kid.
The baby.
I haven't
And the
watched
baby.
it since I was like 5 years old, so I don't
You
know.
know what? I'm starting to think they just all talk like humans.
Yeah, maybe.
They did.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on to number 55. I expect to spend more time on this than the Fossil Fun games because it's a really fun ride. It's Triceratops Spin. Fly high on a friendly dinosaur above DinoLand USA. Now, Rhino, if you had to say what kind of dinosaur this was, what kind would it be?
Triceratops.
Thank you very much. I'll bid you adieu.
Very good.
It spins.
It does.
One side controls up and down. The other controls tilt up and down.
That is it.
It's fun. They let grown-ups go on it. So
Yeah, they
that's
do.
good.
There is cement around it.
It is. There is. I mean, again, it's a kid's ride.
Yeah.
If you
Flying
need
carpets,
a ride
yeah.
for your
Spoken
kids.
mortar. What do you call them?
Got it right there.
Pestle and mortar.
Pestle and mortar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, what's it called?
Pestle and mortar.
Yeah,
You're
that's
absolutely
the type of
correct.
ride where it's
A
been
brick and
direct-
mortar store.
Brick and mortar.
Yeah.
No,
and
that is
mortar.
not what. Poke and whistle.
I'm gonna give you two more.
Spoken something.
Spoken something.
Yeah.
Spokane, Washington.
Spoken.
Hey,
Spoken
I
a
didn't used to
pancake.
live terribly far from that. Is that
What
what
do
it
we
is?
call the main area
Hub.
of
Spoken up.
Denny? I know you know.
did it.
Oh,
Why are
sorry.
you ruining it? Why are you ruined it? You ruined it.
That's it for you.
Forgive me.
Okay. Number 56, coming in at 56, Dinosaur. Take off on a rip-roaring prehistoric tour in the dark to save a dinosaur from extinction. Aladar. The
Aladar.
Iguanodon.
I've seen that movie once.
Only once?
Yeah. I don't remember what happened. Don't they all die in the end?
Well,
Isn't that what's happening? They're like bracing themselves for the meteor to hit or something. Did I make that up?
Yeah.
I'm a
It's been a
Land
long
Before
time
Time
since I've
guy.
seen it.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, the
Devastating
same
movie.
thing happens with all of the dinosaurs, unless we're talking about Jurassic Park and Jurassic
Yeah.
World.
Life
But-
found a way in
yeah.
those ones. Yeah. I love this ride. I will always love this ride. It scares the crap out of little kids, I think, though, which is fine. But I love everyone's reaction whenever, like, I love seeing the picture at the end of this ride because it's just so good. I love when the Carnotaurus, like, starts running at the car. I've said it over and over. I think it has. I do agree with the problems I've seen of, like, where they're like, there are some parts where you're like, why did they not theme this wall? Or, like, why is there just a random wall in here? But, like, the effort they put into the stuff they did looks top-notch. Aces.
I think there's something to say about an attraction when the pre-show is
Iconic.
arguably more iconic than the attraction itself. And
Well, it seems I have a ride to correct. Just in time to correct a little misstatement.
flash photography, I wouldn't. It disrupts the homing beacon, and that's not good. Like, I mean, because I would. It's tough. Like in talking about other ones, like pre-soaring around the world when it was soaring over California, that was like a toss-up. It's like, do I like Putty giving me the safety instructions more, or do I like the attraction? Now that's another one that's the same way. I want my Patrick Warburton. I want him doing that spiel. The ride, I'll just leave. You already got the attraction after you get these little beauties. Like, and with Dinosaur, it's yes, I love the attraction too. It is so fun. It's I would I rather have Indiana Jones if I'm going to have the same exact ride, the same mirrored entire same track, but one's dinosaurs or one's Indiana Jones. Yeah, I'd rather have Indiana Jones. But at the end of the day, it's a fantastic attraction. Even when everything's not working, it's still thrilling. When that Carnotaur is literally huffing down right
It's
on your
so
face
close.
as you're coming there. Yeah, it's probably not even close at all, but it feels so close. Like it's just you can't just make moments out of that. Like
There are
you can't make
very-
it out of thin air.
Well, it's like what you just said. There are very few thrill rides that aren't roller coasters, that aren't involve a height or a drop or something. And this is one of those. And I feel like it's one of the few that are at Disney World, period. And that's where it's like, because it's like the other dark rides are slow moving, and it's nothing's like that thrill and excitement. And that's why I think I like it so much.
Yeah. No, I mean, even again with the ride, I think the ride, if you just rode it and it was it was the noise of being in that area and you heard music and the dinosaurs, I think it would be okay. But it's then the narration that's happening through the entire ride too.
Left, right,
Left, right, computer.
lots of
Scan.
traction.
What does he say?
Carnotaurus,
Yes.
It's just
Compsognathus, Pterodactyl.
not our dino,
Not our.
but at least this one eats plants. It is that, right?
Oh my goodness! I think I'm just jealous that you guys know all this stuff by heart because you've been on it a million times. I think I've ridden this ride a maximum of 2 times
Really? Okay.
She hates it.
because I don't. Yeah,
She don't like it.
It scares me.
Hey, Mikey. She hates it.
I like it. I really do. I like this attraction, but it's so funny because after going on Indiana Jones at Disneyland Park, I go, how are they? They are not the same.
No,
like,
they're not.
It's just mind blowing. But no, Dinosaur's fantastic. I like that it's still got little hints to Countdown to Extinction in it. And, it's...
I would have liked to have done it when it was that.
Yeah, I didn't get the chance to do it either. It's a classic, honestly.
is.
The 4 must-do rides at Animal Kingdom, in my book, are Expedition Everest, Flight of Passage, Kilimanjaro Safaris, and Dinosaur.
Okay.
And that's, if you do all 4 of those, you have one of the best days at Animal Kingdom that you could ever have. And, I hope that DinoLand doesn't change, because if they want to get rid of Dinosaur, that's just kind of it. And it's just the attraction still holds up all these years later.
If they want to refresh it, I'm fine with them doing something new with it.
Oh, yeah.
But
I would
keep
love
it in that thing,
I would love extra lighting effects. I know they've made it brighter over the years. I would love for the next level of
some projection mapping.
Yeah, exactly. We have all this projection mapping popping up at all the parks now. Like, let's take it to the next level with Dinosaur. It could be something really special, but it's still fine as it is on its own. It's a great attraction. It could be mind blowing. Truly could be, but it's great.
Well, and what
you
are
should
they
do
going to put where Primeval Whirl is? Like,
picnic tables.
Yeah, 2
Right.
picnic tables and a wall.
And a construction wall.
Yeah,
oh man.
and pretty soon a DVC booth.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, I 100% would
Dig up this best kept Disney
That's not
secret.
that is not the answer that I want.
I mean, with Jackie, we don't know. It could
No,
be
I
something
know.
fun
I mean, I
along
know
the
you don't know,
yeah.
but-
I think they do need more seating though around that area. Like,
Yes.
I want something to take that space, and hopefully years later, as people are watching this, they can fill us in on what actually happened, us right now in this moment. But like seating, we're going to talk about some of the restaurants, but including like the Dino Diner that's right there, and some of the snack stands like Trilobites, Dinobite Snacks. Like, really, the only seating you have available is at Restaurantosaurus, and then that's it. Really.
There's a little to the side of Dinobites, and it's covered,
Just a little
which
bit.
is nice. It's not a lot.
Yeah, it's just there's not enough. So, the worst part about that is, it would be in the sun, so we need like umbrellas and stuff. But that's also never going to happen. But yeah, they need a lot more seating, because right now they just have picnic tables there. And what I find is that one of 2 things happen. You get people that will just sit on the picnic tables all day as if it is their own family's table. Like, we founded this picnic table in the name of the Smith family, and it will forever be ours. Or the awkward thing that happened is I was filming a vlog one day. A lady just came and sat down at the picnic table in the middle of my recording, and I didn't know what to do.
Oh, how
and so I was just
weird.
like, I guess I will get up and walk away.
Oh my
so I did
gosh.
that. That was the
Maybe she wanted to be a part of it. She had words to say.
no,
It's
she was
so
just in her own
strange.
world. And if you want to watch that video, it was the corn chip pie. I had to, so I started eating it as I was sitting. So then I had to kind of reshuffle the food and sit back down. So in case I held it up and
goodness.
it was a big thing. But I'm hungry now because we're talking about food so much. So let's talk about number 57, Restaurantosaurus, hosted by Impossible Foods. Did not realize they were the
my
host now
gosh.
at this point. And of course, also attached to it is the Restaurantosaurus Lounge. And okay, we've made the jokes about Restaurantosaurus. I made the jokes about Restaurantosaurus when we were talking about Pizzafari. But I have had their Impossible burger that they have here before, and it was decent. It's like I feel like Restaurantosaurus will always have one thing on the menu that sticks out a little bit more. And right now I do think it is their Impossible burger, and then the rest is your standard Disney burger menu. And that's fine. That's fine. People need burgers. They do.
The lounge
They
is
do.
great. There's a bartender in the lounge, and so it's not like anything to write home about, but there's maybe 5 bar top tables in there, and there's 4 themed drinks, and you can get beers and wine and sangria and stuff like that. But the drinks are all handmade, and every time I've been in there, it's a bartender named Jimmy who is just so good. Like you literally just, oh, I don't like this or that, or just just had a chat with him, and he was just such a friendly guy. And so I'm like, he's so nice. Like I've gone out of my way to give him a cast compliment more than once because like I didn't even say anything like expecting him. I don't know if he actually remembered me or not, but I was just like, oh, I brought my friends here because you're like the best bartender in the thing, and he was so nice. And I don't know, he's good. It's one of those places where I'm like, I love the service here. So despite anything else, like it's good, and the drink's solid drink.
Yeah. I also like the theming here.
I
I
was
know
gonna say the
people
same
complain
thing.
about the theming of this kind of like the whole DinoLand vibe, especially with Chesters and Hesters and that kind of. But I think Restaurantosaurus is actually like the fact that it tells a full story, and like the whole the lawn chair that's sitting on top of the roof. It's just I like it. I like it.
Yeah. If you want to know the story of the backstory of DinoLand, there's a bulletin board in the middle of DinoLand over across from the boneyard. You can stop and read all the little notes and those there because all the students who went to the Dino Institute have left notes to each other in that bulletin board. So it kind of helps to fill in some of the gaps. And those are their chairs on top of Restaurantosaurus, which I just find utterly fascinating. And I was going to say the same thing about the theming.
Yeah, it's
fantastic.
It's not everyone's cup of tea in terms of theming, but there is a purpose with their theming there, and I've got to appreciate them for that. And also
Cute.
attached to Restaurantosaurus, but not technically part of it because it's its own standalone thing. We of course have our next one coming in at number 58. We have Dinobite Snacks, and you get some ice cream here.
Yep. You get ice cream. They'll do special ice cream, seasonal things. So
Yeah. Rhino and I went and looked at it the other day when we were at Animal Kingdom. We didn't get anything, but if one thing would have been able to pull us in, we probably would have because we just wanted a snack. We just
It's
wanted a
usually
little
the
munch
specialty item is kind of cool sometimes.
Yeah.
Like good Sundays. Like I think when Raya and the Last Dragon came out, they had a really good like matcha Sunday thing with it
wow.
was like Tuk Tuk from the movie and stuff, and I really enjoyed that. So I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I believe you did that, and you did a vlog of that.
I did, yeah.
I don't remember, but I think you did.
Oh, his little face was on it.
Yeah.
Tuk's face.
On one of
Yeah.
those little chips. Little white chocolate chips.
Yeah. Very good stuff. And that will move us on to number 59. We have Trilobites. Another snack stand, but not directly in it. It's under the boneyard and almost on the way back to...
Yeah, it's
Sure.
down and up. Like you've gone under Dino Zoo, and it's up on the left, right?
Wait, what? You're talking about the place with the buffalo chicken
Yes.
chips and the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like once you've gone over the bridge into DinoLand, if you're coming
Yes.
from Oasis into DinoLand, it's on your right. And it's like at the
Exactly.
cross
But
where you could
technically
go to
not
the left and go
Discovery Island.
Discovery Island.
Wait.
Yes, yeah, sorry. What did I call it? Oasis, yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant, Discovery
So
Island.
that's where I also screwed myself up. I'm like, which way am I talking about getting to there? Am I talking about if we're entering in from the natural way to enter into DinoLand USA? Are we already in DinoLand USA?
And that's where I was coming
yeah.
from. was
Or
already in.
technically, if we were coming from Finding Nemo, the musical, The Great Big Blue and Beyond.
Right. Yeah, weird things are at the stand, I feel like. The buffalo chicken thing, and then they also have a soft serve thing, I think, as well. Like, a couple of random...
Yeah, it's your random who's it's and what's it's all in there. And
Galore.
I'll tell you what, though, again, picnic tables like right outside, maybe real tables, but they're always busy. If it's open, there's someone
yeah.
sitting there. So you can't knock them for that. But coming in at number 60, we have Carnivores.
Popcorn.
Oh, so Mahindi.
Mahindi. Essentially, it's DinoLand's Mahindi. Yeah.
I feel like there was some spite in your eyes from that one, Denny.
Essentially.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Essentially. Okay, and coming in at number 61, we have Dino Diner. And this is the trailer.
It is the
adorable.
cutest thing.
Oh, I love it so much.
Cute.
Yeah.
So over by your games.
Oh, okay, where the
Yeah.
corn pie
Yeah.
came from. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's like an Airstream trailer kind of looking thing. Yeah.
The cutest thing.
It is.
Yeah.
It's adorable. I've never eaten there. but
I
it's really
believe
cute.
they have hot dog.
Would they have hot dog?
I believe they have hot dog. And
Hot dog.
yeah, so no, it's again another little spot to get some food in Animal Kingdom. I mean, Animal Kingdom, they doubled down on these little kiosks and carts in order to sell food beyond just the quick service restaurants. And yeah, Dino Diner. I the corn chip pie that I had there for the 50th, which I'm not going to harp on because the 50th could be over when you're watching this. I feel like at least they try things. They try things with it. And corn chip pie wasn't the greatest, but you know what? If you're just there in the mood for a hot dog, which when I went there for my food item, a lot of people were getting hot dogs, then have at it. Yet people need their hot dogs. Hot dog. Okay.
Hot dog.
Okay, coming in at number 62, we have Chester and Hester's Dinosaur Treasures.
Oh, the gift shop. It's lame.
I love it. Oh my gosh.
There's nothing. There's no dinosaur stuff in here. It's literally just random plushes.
Well, I thought they did a couple little dino things. I just like all the theming. Again, I love all the displays. I love the big dinosaur. I love that Halloween they make him into, they give him a cape and fangs
No, I
and
don't think I noticed that.
all that jazz. So
Cute.
I love the antiques that are in there, the old Coca-Cola case, the old payphone on the wall.
No, because it's kind of like a roadside gift shop. Curios, like the gift shop in what's that the awful movie, The House of a Thousand Corpses, kind of like that. I don't know. That's what did you?
I know
give
what
me
it
my
is
Blu-ray
because I
back?
still have your Blu-ray copy
You ever
of
give
it.
me my Blu-ray back?
Yeah, it's on my shelf. No,
Okay.
I didn't give it back. No.
We'll get there one
I
day.
still have
We'll
it.
get there one day. But yeah, no, it's a roadside. Everyone's been to one of these roadside gift shops if you've ever gone on a road trip. If you haven't been on a road trip, then you haven't. But no, it is true. The theming inside is true to what you would expect from them. Granted, the merchandise might not be what you want, but it's definitely worth it to stop in and see the theming. And yeah, I say go for it. I say go for it. And a place, if you rode
I
Dinosaur.
didn't mean to jump on it.
No.
I'll jump on you for that.
No, I don't care.
sorry.
Listen, when Rhino's wrong, we have to let him know he's wrong. We tell him with harsh and cruel authority.
No, Rhino, no.
Stop having bad Disney opinions. Stop
I do it too, so
Stop it. Okay, well, if you're a fan of Dinosaur, then you definitely have to go through this gift shop as you're leaving, because coming in at number 63, we have the Dino Institute shop.
Could use some work.
It's
Trying to
gone
be
down,
positive.
yeah.
It's basically, it's really, I feel like even calling it a gift shop, that idea is dwindling further. There's not a lot of merchandise left in it.
Yep.
Couple of fun dinosaur themed shirts that are not Disney shirts.
No.
It's the T-Rex
Phone
with the
cases.
tiny arms.
And the one that's
Shirts.
like he's like leaning down or something trying to make a bed.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you can mix Disney and dinosaurs together and get something good out of it. Granted, maybe people don't want to buy ride merchandise anymore based on dinosaur, but I still think there's an
then put some
opportunity in here.
Dinosaur
Yeah.
merchandise
That's what I'm
from
saying.
the show Dinosaurs.
Yeah, well, just anything. Like it can be Disney. It can be like
Like a
Buff Boy
museum.
Yeti, but with
Gift shop.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, y'all dino for this?
Yeah, but I think it's fun to look at photos of dinosaur.
Some people collect stamps. Some people look at photos.
It's true.
I saw a phone case in here once.
Yeah, you can get phone cases in there.
Yes, and you can get toy in there.
Toy. One toy.
just one.
Yeah. Well,
One singular.
if you're,
Only one.
you know what? They got to pick one. They can only have one.
Yeah.
They can only have one. Y'all,
Sad.
we're at the end of Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
Oh, it was the best of times. It was the worst of
Yeah.
times. No, it was good. It was
Oh,
the best and the
wow.
best because this
Yeah.
is positive.
It is.
Craig.
Oh no, very positive. And the only other thing, like, I hate that we had to do this one without including Finding Nemo, The Great Big Blue and Beyond. But let's do predictions. Like, let's pretend like it opened up and people are watching this in the future. What's positive about it?
People are probably happier that my guess is it's shorter. So it will take up less of your day.
I'm just so blown away. Like, my favorite character in Finding Dory is Gerald, and they
Gerald!
found a way to
Gerald.
include him in this show. Like, How did they do that?
They don't have anything from the second one. Oh, your prediction is they have them in it?
We're doing a prediction.
Oh,
We're just
fake
Oh,
futures.
so you think?
Well,
he's
when I got
No,
the time
no,
off
no.
from the Pizza
Danny,
Hut
I
to come
don't-
down and see the new show, it was good.
I don't think I know. Gerald's
No.
in it. Gerald.
Isn't it?
I love that.
A special sea lion pizza.
You don't.
Doesn't have sea lion.
Oh,
my
I was
God,
gonna say,
geez. Forget it.
Are they
wait.
endangered? Like
No,
we shouldn't.
No, we're not eating anything.
I can't believe they got Sigourney Weaver to actually narrate the show too. As the voice of the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Like,
I can't
wow.
believe that Ed O'Neill meet and greet.
Yeah, the song they chose for him, it felt like I don't really know why they chose that. It's like I've never really matched Ed O'Neill.
Squids and marriage. Squids and marriage.
But overall, I feel like a solid show. I feel like they really, they captured the best moments of Finding Nemo, the musical, with now these new hits inspired by Finding Dory, and they just made an all-around show that really does give Festival of the Lion King a run for its money, but just doesn't quite match up.
And they teach you how to echolocate in the pre-show. So
Typero. Boo! Boo!
you learn something, and
I like
are
Finding
entered.
Dory better than Finding Nemo. I
love
said
Finding
it.
Dory.
I think Dory's the better movie.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Okay.
It's more consistent all the way through.
I feel like this is a 50-50 split because Denny and I are definitely Team Nemo on it.
It's all right. You like the murder scenes.
I like
No.
Peach.
She likes that starfish.
Find your happy place.
She likes-
Starfish in the second movie? Just a cameo.
I don't remember.
I
But
don't remember
They're
her.
in their bags.
yeah,
Oh,
that is
yeah,
right. Yep.
and that's it.
That's fine.
That's
Hey,
it.
you know what though? We're going back on the rails. So thank you so much for having this fun conversation with me, everyone. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you did and you want to support us more, again, you can always book a trip through Dreams Unlimited Travel. Get a free, no obligation quote today at dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. And if you want to help us out even more, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the video, and leave comments, questions, and video suggestions in the comments section below. And also, if you're listening to this, make sure you subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. If it's through a podcast service where you can leave us ratings and reviews, please do that. It would help more people find the show, and that's a great thing. Unlike, disrupting the home and beacon. That's not good.
And
But-
that's not good.
Ratings and reviews, that is good. So, okay, everyone, we'll see you next time we go off the rails. Take care. Bye-bye.